So I was bantying on giving my thoughts on this trailer for a few reasons. One, I feel like this trailer it showed a bit too much. Like, I feel like it showed a bit too much, and I feel like I've seen like a good chunk of the movie. On the other, also there was the matter of, is anyone going to care? Because, and it's not a knock towards the movie itself. It's the fact that this movie isn't a sequel or based off of a comic book or anything like that. It's an original property, and it's one of my most highly anticipated movies of the year. Of course, I'm talking about the new trailer for Sinners. This movie is this is the second trailer for this movie that's coming out in April. I thought it was coming out in March. I guess they delayed it. They pushed it back to April. Sinners is basically a movie that really, I could already tell, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna like this. I just have this detriment towards the trailer where it's like, man, y'all showed way too much in this trailer. You guys showed way too damn much for this trailer. I gotta be honest. I really do feel like it was more of a detriment to make this trailer almost 3 minutes long. I feel like that was kind of a, big problem in that they just showed way too damn much. Now, as for the trailer itself or showcasing the movie, I'm really excited for it. For those who don't know what the premise or what the premise is basically the whole thing is set in the 1920s Great Depression era Louisiana, and it focuses on two brothers, both played by Michael B. Jordan, building their own little criminal empire in a world that is clearly supernatural, because now they've got to deal with ghosts, demons, and above all else, vampires. What I like about the premise of this movie is that I really love that we're getting more period piece horror, and it really already, Ryan Coogler, who is, of course, you guys know best, the director of like Creed and Black Panther, this movie really does give a lot, even though it's not based off of a comic book or anything, really, it's an original idea. This movie really does feel like it had a lot of inspiration from American Vampire. One of my favorite books over at DC that was under Vertigo and Black Label and all that. So it does really have this American Vampire feel. Hell, the villain in this we get to see more of the villain. The villain really gives me like a Skinner Sweet kind of vibe. He really does feel like, if you've read the comic, then you know what I'm talking about. He really gives this kind of Skinner Sweet vibe. But anyway, so I really like where we're going with this story, in that we're following these two brothers. One clearly is, trying to save himself, and the other one is falling deeper into this kind of darkness. We do get spoiled that, yeah, one of the twins does become a vampire, and I was like, I feel like that, like, I think we knew that was going to happen if we didn't see it in the trailer, but come on, did you have to show it? Did you really have to show that scene in the trailer? Because I'm like, yeah, that was probably what was going to happen, but, like, you didn't have to show that. I'm gonna say this. I am for certain, I am very certain that the soundtrack to this movie is gonna be a banger. Like, I could already tell from, like, the music already, I'm like, oh shit, this soundtrack is gonna be a fucking slapper. I am actually, that's one of the things I gotta give it to, because if it's anything like the music, like the soundtrack for Black Panther, then fuck yeah, we are so in for good stuff. But yeah, I really do like, again, this kind of southern, and to go back to what I was saying earlier, I really do like this kind of southern gothic kind of feel we're going with it. It's really cool to see this kind of this kind of level of attention to detail for, this kind of southern gothic kind of atmosphere and everything else in between. I really enjoy that because it's really hard to do, like, 1920s kind of aesthetic, especially in the South. For some reason, modern movies it always feels inauthentic, but if anyone can make it authentic, it's probably Ryan Coogler. Yeah, I'm just excited for this film. I don't know if you guys are. It's one of my most anticipated movies of the year. I've already been burned once by one movie I was anticipating with Wolfman, and next week will be Hard Eyes, which the jury has not been, I'm not saying it was bad or anything. I'm just saying like no one's come back with any information on the film. So I haven't seen it yet as of this video, so I can't tell you. So, but yeah, 2025, it's good. Like 2024 was a banger year for horror movies. Let's get that out of the way right now. Between like First Omen, Nosferatu, The Substance, 2025 already kind of stumbled out the gate with Blumhouse's Wolfman, but that's more on Blumhouse than anything else. I feel like Blumhouse is just churning out bullshit to make these low effort movies, and I've already said my piece on. I feel like there's a decline over at Blumhouse. So yeah. But between then you have Hard Eyes, you've got other movies like Sinners, like we've been talking about, and we have like other upcoming movies like The Monkey and a few others where hopefully 2025 can be another bang. It can at least be. If it can be half as good as 2024 was for horror movies, then enough said. But anyway, all in all, I'm really excited for this movie. I'm down for again, this is the closest I'll probably ever get to an American Vampire live action movie, so I'll take it. Anyway, and I know, yes, that a lot of inspiration came from Dusk Till Dawn, which you can clearly see, but I just can't help but be like, this feels a lot like American Vampire. Anyway, so you guys tell me in the comments below, what did you guys think of the new trailer for Sinners? Did you guys like it, hate it? Comment below, let me know. Other than that, hope y'all enjoyed this. I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.